so sure that she has postpartum?
I'm not sure. She's just showing signs that are familiar to me. She's irritable, she's defensive, and she won't pick up the baby.
Okay, well, no offense, but do you think that could be a reaction to you?
You know, I only went over there to invite her to the benefit because Sonny asked me to. You're right, Robin and I don't always get along. But her behavior was setting off alarm bells.
Robin loves Emma. You know, she's a terrific mother.
Okay, I'm not a shrink, all right? I'm just a woman who had postpartum herself. And it's a very lonely place to be. And if Robin has it, it's not just gonna go away. She needs help.
Thank you for sharing your concerns, but I think we'll be fine.
Robin's a perfectionist. If she even has a hair out of place, it drives her crazy. She's gonna try and cover this up. You know that.
If Robin were suffering from postpartum, what can I do to help her?
Talk to a professional. Go to Laney or Kelly Lane.
I can't do that. Those are her friends and colleagues.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, can you share some experiences?
When I first saw Michael lying in that incubator, I couldn't touch him. I was just afraid, and I had to take off, you know? I had to get away. So I went to Jason, and I told him that I was going to leave town, and I asked him to take care of Michael. And he did. And then when I came back, I mean, Jason was wonderful. He was kind, he was loving. He did such a great job with Michael. And he let me get over my postpartum on my own.
So you just kind of went away on its own then?
Yes and no. Not long after I came back, Michael was kidnapped, and I shot his kidnapper in open court.
Because of postpartum?
That's what the lawyer said. The point is, you don't fool around with this. You need to get professional advice. You can't help Robin until you understand what she's going through.
I totally agree with what you said about honesty being the best policy with the situation with Johnny, especially because of his pride. But he still needs an income.
I told you I would hire him. I'm just not going to trick him into it.
But if you just come out and give him the job, then he's going to know I put you up to it, and he's not going to accept charity.
Oh, let it go, please.
I've tried, but he has worked so hard to break away from his family. I think he needs help.
Tell him that. I'm sure he's going to be touched by your concern.
I've tried to tell him, but he just closes me out and shuts down.
I'm sorry. Logic and, I don't know, good intention. Powerless against the male ego. Powerless.
Well, we'll get past it. Just hopefully sooner rather than later.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is where you went and left the calls to go to voicemail so that you could hang out with your cousin?
I was due for a break.
Lulu, fortunately, I caught the message from the printer and we didn't put out a full-page ad with a glaring typo in the brand name. Tell me why I don't fire you.
Because you can't.
Okay, I'll go back to the office. I'm sorry.
No, don't jump just because she says jump.
Carly, don't you have your own staff to manage?
You're mad at me, so stop abusing my cousin.
Okay, let me explain how business works. Lulu has a job that she gets paid to do, and she needs to do it for now. Go upstairs and man the phones.
Why don't you take, I don't know, a couple hours for lunch? Jackson's gonna let you get fired.
You're such a child. Don't interfere with my business.
You abuse my cousin again, you're not gonna have a business.
Don't mess with me, Carly.
Or what? You gonna try and sleep with Jax again? Well, guess what? He's not interested. And your plan to pay me back by sleeping with Jax just turned into a one-night stand where you got dumped and used. And it couldn't have happened to a better person, Connie.
Oh, I don't know. Carly, does it look like I care? And please, stop playing the victim, all right? Because you did everything in your power to break up me and Sonny.
I did nothing. I just said you guys wouldn't last, and I was right.
You're so vicious. I mean, look at you. You absolutely knew that Sonny was in love with me. But you couldn't find it in your selfish heart to be happy for him, right? You had to ruin it.
Don't blame me because Sonny married Claudia. It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe for once you shouldn't look so smug, because for all we know, Sonny is married to a woman who may be trying to kill him.
I don't care.
Sonny's a big boy. He knew what he was getting into when he married Claudia.
I'm worried, Carly. I'm worried that Sonny doesn't know everything Claudia's up to.
Sonny knows exactly what he's doing.
He's driven by revenge, Carly. He feels obligated. Okay. I don't know why I bother, really. I don't know. It's coming from my mouth, right? So you obviously won't do anything to help.
If you want to save Sonny, by all means, go save Sonny. But here's a newsflash. He doesn't want to be saved. He's gotten into his head that marrying that witch is somehow penance for what happened to Michael.
That doesn't bother you, Carly?
You know what? I am not going to have this conversation with you. You know what you don't get? You don't get that I go into Michael's room and I lay there in his bed and I picture him in that institute. And it kills me. And that's why I'm putting this benefit on tonight, so just maybe other women won't have to go through the hell that I go through. The hell that you helped create, and the hell that I will never forgive you for.
Your question, do you think that Michael would approve of how cruelly you've treated Sonny? How you just cut him out of his kids' lives?
That's really none of your business. That's between me and Sonny.
I see.
And you are out of all of our lives.
Right.
Right.
Yes, but Sonny does still love me.
Great. Go tell that to Claudia.
Carly, why are you so hateful? Why would you rather have Sonny be married to Claudia than me?
It doesn't really matter what I want because Sonny has already chosen Claudia over you, which makes you irrelevant. So why don't you use some of that class that you claim to have and go away?